I mean, like we've been running weights together like for so long. Like I think we could tell when the other person's like nervous, especially when they run, and we could tell when they're like down on their ability that they think they can't perform as high as everyone else in the relay can. So I mean, we always kind of always get together before the race and just talk about what we need to do and how we're gonna execute it. And we could just say, I mean, as long as you physically do your best and you think that you do your best, that's all I ask for.
Exactly. I feel like that like going with like each other's like flow. I think that we also tell each other that we have to like trust our training. So like always like in our training we usually push ourselves to like the limit. So we always tell ourselves trust the training plan, and obviously like we could perform at our highest level. So we just like converse with each other and just tell each other that if each of us does our job, then we'll get everything right.
Also, just like talking with our coaches before the race and also just going over our race plan also helps us like prepare for our race. And I think all of us having like the same race plan and all of us having like something to like talk about and like relate to and like our race plan, I think that also helps us like prepare for what we're about to run. So
And I think it's mainly that trust in each other and like how we're good at what we do, which proves like we don't need to constantly tell each other like you got this, you got this. As long as you trust your four guys to go out there and run a fast time, that's what's gonna happen.
Now, does it really matter who you're competing against, or are you competing against yourselves?
I think naturally you're going against good competition, but I feel like that main struggle is inside of you and what you think you can do. Because I feel like the best athletes out there always think of themselves highly when they run. So it's just a battle of you versus you instead of you versus everyone else.
Yeah, I want to go off that too. I feel like that just knowing that you could do better than what you did last time is always just like in the back of your head. So like you always think that, oh yeah, I'm gonna run way better than I did last time I did this. So I feel like having that in the back of your head makes you automatically think that you can run faster.
yeah, I also want to go off of that. I think always just getting past that mental barrier, especially in high competition like levels like nationals and like going to like Easterns and states like that. I think just you against you, I think that's a very like important aspect that you had to get over in order to compete at the high level. I would say personally for me, since we're a group of talented people, I already knew that we had, come out there and we were going to actually do something. So I already knew that breaking the record was not something that was new to us. We've already done it before. So I already knew, since I've been running with these guys since we were little, I already knew we had special things to do when we were out there.
I mean, honestly, like that, it didn't even really feel that we got it like when we did, because it was the fact that during that race we didn't win like the whole thing in nationals, so that wasn't really on our mind like if we broke the record or not. But it was nice to know like after that we got it and we ran faster than we ran previously, so we still know that there's areas of improvement to lower and lower that record. Like, of course, because as we get older and we get much more stronger and faster, that practice and that tempo gets more and more intense. Like we could go back to freshman year as we were just like really feeling the track for what it is and just going out there to run. There was no specific plan on what we were bound to get or bound to run. And then as sophomore year came and as we started like spreading out how fast we were and how strong and talented we were, I guess that intensity and just the spike ups just come with it, and it will just get like much more intense as we just get better and better.
Yeah, I want to agree with that. I feel like that the workouts last year were way different from the workouts this year. I feel like we're more relaxed and we actually know like what we're doing in practice. More that like how it translates to our actual running in meets. So I feel like that with the training that we're going on here right now is like kind of like reflecting like how we've grown over like the years. So like kind of reflects like our growth and like how we went from like all these little times to like now that our practice like our times before and now like our practice times now.
So I mean, we start about 3:15. We usually do about 10 minutes just jogging, staying warm, and then we'll do like slow dynamic stretches just to get our body rate. I mean, it depends. Like you'll see on different days, if the meet is closer than another, then we'll have like a slow like whole day. But if there's really like no meets, like we'll have a really hard day. Like usually Monday, it will be like a loop day. We'll run around, like we'll have our own loop outside, and then we'll come in and just do some sprints. And then I think usually Tuesdays, Mondays are usually like the hard work day, is where we have like a really extraneous workout. That's like that's that limit pusher. And then Wednesday or the day after that workout is usually just the tempo day, in which we take the lactic acid out of our body from that hard work day and just try to keep our bodies just cool.
I would definitely say who inspires like mainly all of us is like older track athletes, obviously the ones in the Hall of Fame, and also collegiate track athletes that are doing really well right now. I would say that's really like a big motivator for all of us. And personally, I would like to say just my family, just they're a big motivator for me. I just want to like be able to make them proud, like provide for them, and also just know that I'm able to like run good and like
I feel like it's personal, as like my family and friends motivate me. I mean, in my family, I have a lot of star athletes. My brother played Division I football at Maryland. My uncle played Division I football at Rutgers, and then my other uncle played Division I football at UMass. So I've always been around like great athletes, and I feel like that motivates me to be on par with them or to even be better than them, because I feel like I have the potential to be one of the best athletes I can be, not only in myself but in my family. But it's not only the athletes that really motivate me. I would say definitely for sure my parents, especially my mom, because I feel like no matter what, she's always there for me at meets, practices, doctor's appointments when I'm hurt. Like I feel like she's always there, and it's that consistency that inspires me to want to give her the life that she wants.
I think someone who motivates me is my mother. She's a single parent. She works hard. She always dedicates her time to come to my practices, my track meets. She always buys things I need. She dedicates so much time to me throughout the years. I just want to be able to give back to her.
Yeah, I want to go off of Jaden too. I think my parents and my older brother who runs at Virginia Tech, he definitely motivates me to be like a better runner, and I know that I could be a better runner because he's at a bigger stage.
What the record means to me is we are carved into history with a lot of great athletes that have come through this school, and we have our names in the record.
For me, that the record means that like I come with like a talented group of people, and like it kind of shows like how the training that we did in practice like reflects on like how fast we run. So honestly, I think that lowering it each time makes it like it kind of reflects like how our practices were like very like difficult, and like all the difficult situations we had to overcome, and it just reflects over in the record books.
I feel like that record that we got is just a testament to all of our hard work and sacrifice that we put in, especially on the track. But I feel like personally, to me, I don't think it's enough. It's nowhere near enough. That record, we knew we were gonna get it, and it's just more about how we could lower that into a place where no one can ever touch that.
it means that I've been working really hard, especially with the group of guys I have right here, and I can also trust in my team and my ability to like keep on going and keep on going at a higher level. Is always believe in yourself and always do everything with the intent of doing it right. I think you should always do it to the intent of being great and just do everything 100%.
It's gonna get hard at times, but really push through the pain, push through the hard times to get to the glory.
You have to remember, we all start somewhere, and you're not always gonna start off hot. I mean, me, my freshman year, I never started off running 49s as a freshman. I didn't hit 49 until the beginning of my sophomore year. So I feel like I started off the ball pretty late, and I had to pick it up to get to where I am today. But I feel like you shouldn't let that unmotivate you, and you should feel more motivated to try your hardest, because you never know where you could be.
Definitely take your discipline seriously. I feel like that always like try to balance yourself in between like how like you want to perform and like how like your wants and stuff. So I feel like that also don't unmotivate yourself. Like always try to bring confidence in like to what you do. Always try to bring confidence into like what you actually want to accomplish, and always have a goal set in your mind.
3, Hackensack Track Club of New Jersey. Ringfielder 9, Hackensack, Black Diamond, Shabazz Bulldogs, MWTC. Shabazz Bulldogs, out quickly. Hackensack coming up on the shoulder of Shabazz Bulldogs. Hackensack to the lead. Hackensack 49-48 on that second leg. Shabazz Bulldogs 50-76. Hackensack to lead. They're racing each other in the section, and they're racing on the board to beat. 3:19:11. Hackensack. Black Diamond of New York receives his second. Hackensack 47-81. Black Diamond 48.